today's video, I have a quick Garmin tip for you, which I'll call Swift Garmin Tips, to keep it in line with my other quick tips videos. And it's all about calibrating a power meter the most efficient way with a Garmin EDGE cycling computer. Jumping over here to the GoPro and pulling up the EDGE 1040 Solar on the screen. And instead of going to sensors, sensor details, calibration, which does the zero offset, there's a much easier way, and that's to use the widgets. So I'll get a pause mode here. We pull down from the top of the screen, that's the standard settings page, and go one across, and power meter calibration right there on screen. Unclip, make sure there's nothing pressing on the pedals or cranks or spider. Hit calibrate, and away we go. That will do the calibration right now. Calibration's succeeded. And that's all there is to it. After about 10 minutes of riding, especially critical if you're going from a very cold house to a warm environment outdoors, or vice versa. If it's warm indoors, very cold outdoors, most power meters these days will have active temperature compensation, but it's not good enough to take in massive steps or massive leaps. So it's always a good idea to do that if your power meter doesn't do an auto zero with a back pedal or something like that. So it depends on the power meter that you have. But that is a quick way to get to the calibration menu. And once you've already gone there first on the widget screen, the last widget screen is the one that will pop up. So if you're doing this multiple times, as I do, main screen here on the Garmin, pull down from the top, bang, right there, power meter calibration. Over on the EDGE 840 Solar, very similar. Pull down, and it's right there on the screen. The start button, or the go button for calibration, is just in a little bit different position. Now I know this is a Garmin quick tip, but let's quickly pull up the Bolt. The Bolt, we go back to the main menu, down to the sensors. There's no quick way to get to the widget screen with this. It doesn't have a widget screen. To power and calibration right there on the left-hand side. Calibrating, wait for it to come back with a value or successful, such as that. It's actually hooked up to the same power meter as the 1040 Solar, and you're good to go. Over on the X30 series though, the menu's hidden away a little bit deeper into the menu. So again, pulling down the widgets on that, and then you need to scroll down to find power meter calibration. So with the X40 series on the EDGE units, they've made it a little bit more accessible. Anyhow, that's today's Swift Garmin tip, something that I use on pretty much every ride, even with those power meters that do have auto calibration. I don't quite trust them, and if I'm doing some head-to-head comparisons, I need them to be absolutely spot on. That's what I stop and do, pulling down from the menus, and away I go. Alrighty, with that, thanks for watching. As always, thumbs up if you've enjoyed this one or found it useful, and we'll see you soon.